dating. In friendship, everything is genuine. Unless if there are other friendships that are not genuine.
So, would you invest in a band that you haven't yet made any requirements about?
Yes. Please tell us shortly, and what qualities do you give out to a man? What kind of a person are you, and what kind of a man are you expecting to get?
What makes it different, or what's the difference between dating and being in friendship? What is it that a boy is gonna benefit when they date and when they are in a friendship? What is the difference there?
So what is your red flag?
Who?
Do you believe in love on the first sight?
Yes, I do believe in love, but it depends. What kind of love?
A love on the first sight. Like, the first time you see a girl and you say, I see that girl.
She's the one.
She's the one.
Back in the days, we used to slide together. Will be some nigga the chance. Now they put the bullet in you. That in my hands. I'm tryna move it from there. How can you leave me like that? Boom. I get in my room, I'm letting my tears flow. I know for kid you my nigga. I finna face my fears. That in my hands, I'm popping some pills. Somebody pitch me, maybe I'm dreaming. I don't remember screaming for her, but I'm tryna save you. Nobody help me. I'd rather lose a girlfriend than lose a bro. Nothing has like seeing your home is struggling to breathe. Eyes rolling back, laying in your hands. Rest in peace, brother. I will forever love you.
Don't worry, my dog. I still remember you. Don't worry, my dog.
Greetings everyone, we warmly welcome you to CFC TV Media Let's Talk Show. And I'm the Catalyst, your host. If you want to know more about this talk show, please go to our description of this video, and of course don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share this video. If it's your first time on this channel, please ring the bell so that every time we upload you get a notification. And today I am not alone. Please help me welcome our guests. Guys, you are welcome to CFC TV Media. Mostly thank you guys for honoring our invitation. Can you kindly introduce yourself and greet our viewers?
Let me greet viewers. My name is Cheeks. That's the name that most people use, Cheeks.
Yeah. Nice to know you, Mr. Shimani Shakes. Okay. And yourself?
Okay, greetings everyone. I go by the name of Lerato Mutali.
Okay, nice to know you, Lerato Mutali. Guys, so today's topic is about navigating a healthy relationship. What makes a relationship healthy or unhealthy? Before any further ado, let's hear what our young community people think. Let's hear the thoughts of our young community. Thank you.
They had my body killed.
OT, this is funky.
I never thought you're gonna leave me this soon. This is for you.
Nabijula la githathu ntho e tlo buang ka yona ke relationship tsa rona mauthi ka relationship be sharp authi tshwanetse le yona e ska febela mzala yona o ntho mo lengwe ya bona be sharp ene le ka relationship bo dintho tse ding tshwanetse re jwetsane re bontshaneng bo diphoso so that le nna ke kgone ho tseba diphoso tsa re se bente ke tsa bo diphoso motho e leng ka relationship le ena mpontshe diphoso so tshwanetse ho bontshane diphoso relationship e kgone ho lasta e tsang ka rwane bo relationship e be le bo bakeng la bo ntho tse re di etsang le rona mo T-side-eng re sa shebe morao mo re sileng e tsala
Shapsha buba fitu na kitsola ka ke thabile hangata ka se ba fitsa soso
bafethu ukuxoxela kanhlibane yamjolo bafethu njolo batla o fenako family ya nako happy bafethu ntwetsa ngore njolo wa rona o ska hlotse o last na go telele bafethu secret bafethu gore la lile tsatsa rata mina dire mauthi a tsarile re lockdown e bana tela skethe sefete tlola ngwana o na le motho hae o pola motho hao.
I still remember you. Don't worry, my dog. I won't forget you. Yeah. Don't worry, my dog. Don't worry, my dog. I still remember you. Yeah. Don't worry, my dog. I won't forget you. Yeah.
And then it was like a relationship idiot. This last thing how cheat. Why never to cheat? Why has it touched up with what the and then it in like lack of communication. This is how we start to talk. Well enough to this into like I anniversary alone like Ali Boo so okay guys, let's take an episode like this. Let's just talk about material let's have an sharp, let's do sharp.
I still remember you. Don't worry, my dog. I won't forget you. Yeah. Don't worry, my dog. Don't worry, my dog. I still remember you.
The relationship kita boring. Udula like check gore ke sharp na ngabo. Like through mathata bo udula una le nna like let's say ke tla wena ke re babe ona le interest on the song like ke khona jwang ka bo. O ntlela ka di solutions se wa bona bo ntshenya le raro. Tela ka maka ya pele. Ke ska tseng like. Ha ntlela ka maka. Cheating cause if ever like o qala o cheata ke kana no like relationship e tlo tshwana le ska pele a ntse re sharp na lo
As we've heard their thoughts, hey guys, icon, Majida, ngare ke rona problem, the way I've heard, but luckily today we have our guests, as you've heard, ke Shakesy, ke Lavas. Okay, so now, Shakes, now please take us to what is your understanding about today's topic? What is your understanding about navigating a relationship? How to get a relationship? How to make a relationship a healthy one, or how to make or what makes a relationship unhealthy? What is your understanding on it?
Okay, first thing that I would say is that do you understand what is relationship? Because everything before you get to anything, you've got to understand it first. And so the knowledge that you have about the word relationship is what you're gonna implement once you're in a relationship. So you can't go and enter in a relationship not understanding what is a relationship, because automatically you've got nothing to implement that is needed necessarily in a relationship, because you don't understand what is the relationship. So I would say most of the time the basics. So those are the basics, like matters like what is the restriction age to say that you can now be in a relationship.
Okay.
So yeah, those basics. For now, let's just okay.
Okay. No, I've heard that. And then for your side, what are your thoughts about this topic?
I believe, like Abiti Shakes has said, you need to first understand what is a relationship. You need to understand what you're getting yourself into before you even consider being in a relationship. If you get the concept of a relationship, then you'll know what to do in a relationship.
Okay. So now, okay, I believe that some people, even I myself, I'm asking myself, okay, as wise as you guys are talking, have you ever experienced it? Let me just take you back to your previous relationship. What is your experience? What made it to end up you guys calling it quits? What took you to that decision?
Firstly, in a relationship, I'm a person who's always there for my person. I'm always available. I make time. First things first, if you don't have time for me, I call it quits. It's chai. Secondly, dishonesty was one of the things that broke up with the guy. Lack of communication. We didn't communicate thoroughly. We didn't communicate like we should. He didn't understand me. That's the main thing. He didn't understand me. He didn't understand what I need from him as a guy in a relationship. And I feel like him not understanding me has blocked me from understanding him. Because now he can't express himself because he doesn't understand me. So I cannot please him or make him happy because I don't know what he wants.
Okay, so shortly, if I may ask, aren't there some things that you maybe can compromise? Because I believe that there is no one who's perfect. And if, for an example, he does not make it on time, when it's time for you guys to meet, maybe why don't you come late, or maybe meet him halfway? Haven't you compromised to that far, so that the relationship to work? Because there are some things that you have to accept them, because no one is perfect. So have you maybe laid that path for him?
I did. Hence I say lack of communication is one of the things that made us to call it quits. He couldn't communicate with me if he's going to be busy with something. He couldn't communicate with me if he's going to be late. He couldn't communicate if he's not going to make it. Okay. I'm now supposed to think out of the blue that, oh, okay, it has passed our time of meeting up, which means he's held up somewhere. I cannot think for myself. Because now I don't know if you're in trouble or if you need my help where you are, or if where you are, you're at a serious matter, attending a serious matter or something. You didn't communicate with me. Tomorrow you want to come and blame me for not being there for you, but you do not communicate with me. I had to call it quits, Sean.
Okay. I've had. And your side, my And your side?
Now, what I would say is that it comes with different matters, ne? Sometimes, like, you would find that's why I was saying the basics. What is the real age restriction to start taking a responsibility? That kind of responsibility. So sometimes you think, because of at the front page, ne, we only see what is good. We only see what is happy things that people whom are in a relationship are manifesting, are doing. Those are the things that we see, but we don't see the backgrounds. Come from when we introduce a relationship to a young person, they see the happy moments or the great moments. They don't see the backgrounds. They don't know the costs. So automatically, sometimes when you get in a relationship without a full vision of knowing the costs of that, you end up thinking that the relationship is what you see, the good moments that you see, the good time spending that you see, not understanding that there are hidden things that are at the back. So sometimes those things are the things that can make someone quit, or make it call it a quit in a way, or you get to see something that you never thought that it was there because of what you saw. It's what attracted you. When you saw a relationship, someone working with his partner or her partner, you got attracted to that, but you didn't know behind what is it that person is bearing with. So you had no clue about that. So sometimes you see the good moments, you end up being enticed by those good moments, you end up getting caught on those good moments, but behind, that's when you are now implementing what I'm implementing. That's when you really see now, wow, this is not what I signed for. I thought this was the way I saw it, but I didn't understand that there's a background. You see, so that's sometimes what makes people to quit.
So in simple terms, in a short term, what made your previous relationship not to work?
I would say sometimes, like when people are in a relationship, you find that in a relationship, I'll speak about boys, I'll speak about boys. most in a relationship, boys, they don't have that time to study. Ne? Boys are just being boys. When you see someone, you just approach.
Yeah.
When you see someone, you just approach, and we think that that's normal. And we think that how can I approach you first time I saw you, and approach you and tell you that I love you, and then expecting that I'm gonna study you after I've told you that I love you. So yeah, that's something you because the moment I'm in a relationship with you, that's when I really get to know you. You see?
Okay. Yeah. So now, do you agree to what most people say that most people that makes a relationship not to work, it's boys. Do you agree with that?
In a way of most, I would say yes. I would say yes. Most it is boys. It is us. We are at the wrong in most cases, because in most of the time it is us who are starting. We are the beginning of everything. So everything before it starts with us. So I would say boys, as your flop.
Okay.
Honestly. Yeah.
Guys, I hope you are listening, and please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and even comment to this video. And please guys, watch this video till the end. Hey guys, but there's something, man. There's something that's not right. How can all the time it be boys? There's something that does not suit me right. But maybe that's because I'm a boy. I've got no say, I'm neutral. Okay, can you please just motivate that statement? Is it true, and why is it a truth?
Oh, okay. As we know that guys are initiators in a relationship. We only follow after you have stepped forward. We follow your footsteps. What I'm saying is that we act upon what you acted on.
Okay.
You understand? So nowadays, men, our guys are not like men from 90s and 80s. Back then we knew that we didn't have social media like now. We had cell phones just to contact each other.
Yeah.
But now I feel like guys are making social media an excuse for them to treat us wrong. Because they see everything from social media, like Abudi Sheikhs has said, and then you get attracted to what you see, but you do not understand what those people are portraying to us. They're portraying a good lifestyle, they're portraying a good relationship, but you don't know behind closed doors what they're going through. You don't know what that guy that's happy on social media is going through. You don't know what that girl that's happy on social media is going through. But in most cases, guys are the ones that put us through a lot, man. Yo, we bear a lot for guys.
Okay, if I may ask. Okay, you guys are saying that guys are the reason why a relationship fails. So now, girls, it's trending this thing that girls are just after money.
Okay.
So, and again, you guys are saying that guys are the reason why the relationship failed. So, as much as girls are after money and guys are the reason why the relationship fails, where is the truth lying there?
When it comes to relationships that are based on money or that are based on material things, a relationship that's materialistic, then you're going to have a guy that's going to cheat on you. You're going to have a guy that's going to feel entitled to you because he does everything for you. He gives you his money. In fact, nowadays when a guy gives you money, he feels like he has power over you because without him you're nothing. Again, we get words such as kuputi.
Yeah.
You found me clothed, you found me bathed. Like, it's not like I didn't have anything. You just give me money to be luxurious. That's it.
Yes.
I had my basic needs. You understand? So when you get a girl that's based on material things, that's materialistic, then you should just know that you're going nowhere with the girl. There's no future in that relationship.
But now, do you agree with the statement that most girls are after money?
I wouldn't say most, but a girl that doesn't know her worth is after money.
So now, do you again agree to the statement that says most girls, most boys are the reason why the relationships are failing?
Yes. I
Do you agree to that one? But you don't agree. Hey, guys, are you listening to this? Hi. Shakes, please help me. Are you listening to this? Do you agree with the statement that says most girls are after man?
I wouldn't say most girls they are after man.
Okay.
I would say boys that are the ones. Now, why I take a blame to myself because I'm a boy, né? So I know most about from our view. Né? So that's why in most cases I pointed from our view. If okay, let me just maybe see this question through. What makes it different, or what's the difference between dating and being in friendship? What is it that a boy is gonna benefit when they date and when they are in a friendship? What is the difference there? The difference between dating and friendship.
Dating that
they cannot be the same.
Yes, I want the difference because there's something that I want to show. I want the difference.
Okay, dating, there are certain things that you're gonna get from dating. There are certain benefits that you're gonna get. You're gonna get intimate in dating. You're gonna get that special time in dating. In friendship, everything is genuine. Unless if there are other friendships that are not genuine.
So, would you invest in a bank that you haven't yet made any requirements about?
Personally, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
Yeah.
So, how do you take a level of dating without even getting to a friendship to know the person? How can the first time I saw you from the tuck shop, it's the first time I saw you and I approach you, I tell that I love you, and I don't even know you. And then as you are saying that girls, they are after man, how will I know if the person is after man or the person loves me? Because it is the first time I see the person and even it's the first time.
Boys. That's the question we ask you when you first approach me and tell me, Wangat, it's your first time seeing me ever.
How can you respond to that? How can you respond to that? When I say I love you, it's the first time I saw you. But how can you respond to that?
In most cases, the response be like, Ongata emusanti. That's the response that you get when you first tell a girl that you saw for the first time that you love her. That's the response that you get.
So do you see maturity if I come and tell you that I love you first time I saw you, without even having a friendship, without even spending time with you? How would I know that you have the quantities and the qualities that I want, but I tell you that I love you?
But how do you start a relationship from friendship?
No, at least
the difference is the person you know in a friendship is not the same as the person you're gonna know in a relationship.
Yes.
The person I am in a friendship is not the person I'm gonna be in a relationship.
No, yes.
The person I am towards my male friends is not the person I am towards my man.
Yes, but at least I will be having an idea of at least what kind of a person are you.
You're gonna get Lerato, who is a friend. You're not gonna get Lerato, who is in love.
Yes.
You're not gonna get Lerato who is in a relationship.
But during that period of time, I'll be able to study some things.
And then you'll be amazed when I do things in a relationship.
No, it's not being amazed. It's not being amazed. It's that at least for that period of time, you'll be knowing some things about me, and I'll be knowing some things about you. That first time approach, it's like a raw approach. That is why some of the relationship, if we could be honest, that's why some relationship they don't make. Because of how can I tell that I love? How many girls do I tell that I love them first time I see them? If I had that passion, that zeal to say that bonus to come to you first time I saw you, and I approach you, tell that I love you, how many women can I go to and tell them the very same?
That's why we're not the same.
So that's why, how I know that you are after man? If you are a girl, if I haven't yet spent any time with you, I haven't yet consulted you, even sometimes if let's say we are building a friendship, I make just a typical example. We are building a friendship, we are getting to know each other, and then sometimes you know what would happen? It will be like I'm a slow gent, you see. I'm a slow guy. So that is gonna increase anger inside here, whereby you will end up saying, no, you don't even give me data. I need a data. You get to see her. Where's that permission coming from now? Data allowance. So I get to see, this is this kind of a person. He demands, or she demands, you see. So but from first time approach, it's very raw. That's why you can meet anything at any time. And if you meet anything at any time, due to that first time approach, you can't be surprised because you didn't give yourself enough time
to study the person.
Yeah, even sometimes I'm just showing this to guys. Even sometimes you can't just approach a girl. Sometimes I may want you, but if I am a disciplined guy, even though I know that I love that girl or I want that girl, I will take my time. Go back. Even if I didn't tell you, I didn't ask for your numbers, I will just watch your steps to see, oh, this person spends time, most of her time doing this and that, oh, blah, blah. At least I'm standing far from a distance. By the time I'm going to approach you, I'll be knowing, oh, she loves gigs. Oh, she's a church guy. Oh, blah. At least I have some clues. But first time approach, you find, okay, I'm a church guy. Yeah, I am out of shop, right? I just meet a girl. I just go to the girl. I approach, I love you. I'm expecting that girl tomorrow to come with me to the church.
No.
Why? Because I took something that I don't know.
May I ask you a question? Do you believe in love in the first sight?
Yes, I do believe in love, but it depends. What kind of love?
A love on the first sight. Like, first time you see a girl and you say, I see that girl.
She's the one.
She's the one. Yes, gives me butterflies. Do you believe in that?
Yes, I do believe in that.
But now you said you cannot date a person when you see, or you cannot propose to a girl when you see her a first time.
Yes. You know why did I say so?
Why?
Can I rush something?
You may say.
Relationships, there is a stage, or there is a number, whereby we say now, even let's say there's no restriction for relationship to say this is the certain age where you can start dating or start being doing this and that. There's no age restriction.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that there is a number, whereby when you get to that number or that age, we can say now you can date.
Yeah, but now the question was,
and
okay,
that age is maturity. You get me? That age is maturity.
It's maturity age.
And
What age? What age is
You can be matured on
from 12 years.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes. That's mature. That means if I'm matured at the age of 12, I can do better than someone who's 18 years.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Maturity is
And
an
then at
age.
12 years you can date. You can be in a relationship.
Maturity. If I don't want to go biblical, but if I had to go biblical, the Bible says at the age of 12, Jesus had enough wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew how to put weights. At the age of 12, people could listen to him. So that's why I'm saying age is a maturity.
Do you believe in love on the first sight?
Yes.
And then you said yes, you do.
Yes.
But when I'm listening to your answer to that, it does not agree to that.
Do you know why it looks like it does not agree with that? It's because of generation. What you implemented in the previous generation, if you come and implement it on this generation, it depends on the maturity of that generation.
Yes.
That is why in this generation, you can't say you believe in love for the first time, because boys are not true to themselves.
Yeah, but when you love someone, do you need permission from that person to love her, or do you get permission from that person to love her?
How so?
Because when I say I love Lerato, it's a big example. When I say I love Lerato, when I say I love Lerato, and then I'm saying that I love her. I don't need a permission to love her, but I need a permission to her, so that for her to
You need access.
Yeah. Thanks for understanding that. So now, when you love someone on the first sight, you love that person. Whether that person is true to yourself or is not true to yourself, whether you are true to yourself or not, but when you have some feelings for the person, you have them. So do we agree on that?
Yes.
So now, when I'm asking you about love on the first sight, I see Lerato there. Hey, Lerato na girl. Then I love this girl. Oh, she's in my mind. Like, whatever I do, ever since I saw that person, I can't concentrate. Okay. So I can't concentrate.
Okay.
Then I go to the person. I approach the person. I don't know her. This is my first time seeing her. Then I go to that person, approach her.
Yes.
And propose to her. Then maybe the feeling is mutual. Then she tells me too that okay, let's start dating, and then we start whatever. So it's then a lie.
You must remember what I said. You must whatever that you are bringing, it can be true. But depending to the generation we are at now. Now I'm speaking from my generation. That's why at the earlier ages, there were those times where you could see that maybe first time approach, things go smooth, everything is real, it's like that. But when you check this generation now, it's very rare. It's very rare. That's why you need to I'm saying from this generation, you need to study a person.
When you say generation, you're talking about Gen Z, the 2000s.
Yes.
Okay.
From just
I just needed you to be specific. Because you keep saying your generation, this generation.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying whatever that you implemented from the previous generation, even if you want to implement it on this generation, you need to check what kind of generation are, because they're not respond the same. Even though the instructions are the same, they're not gonna respond the same. You understand?
Alright, Sis Lerato. We've had, guys. We are still continuing with this topic, so please watch till the end, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. And if it's your first time to this channel, ring the bell so that every time we upload, you get a notification. So, Sis Lerato, please tell us shortly, what qualities do you give out to a man? What kind of a person are you, and what kind of a man are you expecting to get in order to make your relationship to be a healthy one?
Okay, those who knows me know because I'm very friendly, I'm very kind. I take time to get angry. That's me. I take time to get angry. I'm very playful. But in a relationship, I'm a person who's patient. I'm very patient. To a point where I feel like my patience is the one that bores a guy out, Okay. I'm very loving. I'm loving. I believe in starting from the beginning, because I live with my parents who started from the bottom.
Okay.
They started from nothing, the both of them. So I'm that person who believes in starting from nothing with my man. I don't expect to get a guy who's perfect. I don't expect to get a guy who's
rich.
Yeah, who's fortunate, because the first question I'm going to ask myself is, how did you achieve all of those things? You understand?
Okay.
So I as much as it's nice or it's good to be in a relationship with someone who can afford to do things for you, it's triggering, man. It's kind of questioning. And the reason why I say that is because nowadays we don't live for a long time in relationships as young people. We have guys who kill our girls because they were in a relationship with them. Mostly it's because the guy was sacrificing a lot to make you happy because you're materialistic. Understand? So now it feels like he's entitled to take you away from this earth, because he spent a lot for you. You didn't even want to know where he gets the money from. Hence I say I believe in starting from the bottom, so that I get a concept to say, okay, he was working hard. You understand? He was working hard for whatever it is that he has, so that we can achieve whatever it is that we have. So what I expect from a guy is just be communicative. Just communicate with me, like as much as you can. I'm not saying every day because we're gonna bore each other, but as much as you can, communicate with me. Express yourself. That's the number one thing. I like to express myself. I can talk for hours expressing myself. As long as when I'm done talking to you, you're gonna understand me better. Then that's what I want. If you're not expressive, then you're not for me. Because you're gonna have me sitting alone, thinking, okay, today was not good. What may be the reason why he was off? You understand? So if you were expressive, okay, Lerato, you did this and I didn't like it, then I'm also a person, I'm not perfect. As much as I say I'm loving in a relationship and stuff, I am not perfect in a relationship. I make mistakes. I'm going to step on your toes. I'm going to say things you don't like. Just tell me, Uguti, you said this, I didn't like it. You did this, I didn't like it. So if you're one person who likes to bottle things up, then we're not gonna work out. Our relationship's not gonna work out.
So what is your red flag?
Who? Yo. Okay, I have quite a few. Okay, number one is a guy that speaks a lot, or a guy that's talkative. And when I say talkative, I mean talkative with other girls. A guy that's too friendly with You can never be mine. Why? Why must you be friendly with every girl? Every corner we turn, hi, every corner we Red flag number one.
Okay.
Yo. Okay, then number two, a guy that's shorter than me. I wouldn't date a guy that's shorter than me. I'm very short.
Yeah.
I'm short, that many people think there was a misunderstanding in mine. I was supposed to be a dwarf.
Okay.
My shortness is not normal. So I wouldn't date a guy that's shorter than me. That's red flag number two. Number three is not really a red flag, but I don't really like light-skinned guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like light skin. Oh, guys, please don't take it personal, okay? Don't take it personal. I've dated people who are light in complexion, but I don't really like people who are light in complexion. I don't really like them. And I don't know the reason why. Or maybe it's because I'm light in complexion. I don't know. But I find guys who are darker more attractive than these ones. Because the light-skinned people are full of themselves. That's red flag. Number 3 or 4, I don't like people who are full of themselves. Yo, just be humble, man. Just be a person. Just remember that you live with other people. Just be amongst people. That's the type of guy that I want. I want a guy that's humble. A guy that's down to earth, you know. I don't want someone that makes it loud or that makes it heard that he's in the room. Oh, well, we don't need to notice you. We noticed you the minute you entered. Why must we make it a point that we are aware or thing? No, man. Just be Mona. Be chilled.
So can you date a celebrity?
It depends who's the celebrity.
Let's say the celebrity is very dark.
Very dark.
Okay, it's dark and taller than you.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, all other things that like you deal with.
Honestly, I would. But being the type of person that I am, I know that I would probably drive him away. Because I'm one person who's always asking questions. You understand? I'm gonna always wanna know, how are you a celebrity and be single? How are you a celebrity and not want to be in a relationship with another celebrity? You understand?
So now,
why me?
When I've heard that you said you don't want a person who's very friendly to other girls. So a celebrity, obviously, every corner. Even I myself would ask him that can you please take a selfie? So won't that bother you? The
difference between a celebrity and an ordinary guy. A celebrity, many girls that knows him, they know him from a distance. Many girls that knows him, they know him from social media, they know him from television. They don't know him on a personal level. When I say a guy that's too friendly with girls, I'm talking about a guy that's too friendly on a personal level. A guy that you would even suspect would see these people. Man, not say they know each other from somewhere. You understand? It's not just genuine knowledge. You would see, okay, you know this person because you stay in the same hood. It's giving, we've once met, we've once did something.
So your relationship...
Those who knows, man. Those who knows.
Okay. So your relationship circulates on 50-50?
Most definitely.
So
It can even be 60-40. 60 on my side. I don't mind. No, like for real. I do not mind. As I said, I believe in starting from the bottom with someone. I believe in meeting someone halfway. But I meet someone halfway if the person is communicative. If the person communicates with me, we say, Keshota Mona, I don't have this cash and I need to do this. Can you please help me out? Then I would gladly help you out because you're my man. You told me up front. You explained to me your situation. Mara, if you just come to me with the concept of, okay, I'm going to ask her to help me out, but you don't have a valid reason, I'm afraid you're not going to get whatever it is that you want.
Okay, guys, ngisivele nani man, yela at war. So let's hear from you, Buddha Shakes. Let's hear from you, my man. Or should I ask the question again?
What do you want to hear? She has already wrapped up everything.
Yeah, but you are a male, Pele.
Yes, I'm a man.
Yeah.
But you have
Okay, from when? I know what do you have to offer.
Yeah?
What do you have to offer in a relationship?
You have already took 60%. What can I offer with 40%? No. I wouldn't say that. You know, Nane, what I prefer in a relationship in most cases, which is something that most of the people they don't understand. In a relationship, when I get in a relationship, there is this perspective that I'm a man. I know that I'm a man when I enter in a relationship, but I don't have to be hard on myself to prove that I'm a man. That's why now, some of the things, as I've said, the rapper has already wrapped up that I needed in a relationship, that I want, the quantities and qualities. But there is this thing that I personally, it's from me this one, I personally want. I don't want to be someone like who's like oppressive or something when I'm in a relationship. That's why I believe that as a guy, as I grow up, as in like now, I have dreams. I have things that I want to attain.
Yeah.
And then, which is something sometimes that destroys the relationships. So when immediately I get to meet someone, I told them it's like they don't have dreams. It's like them, they never had anything that they wanted to achieve, or they have planned on, this is how I want to achieve that. Because of I'm a man, I have to prove that I'm a man in a relationship. I have to take it the hard way to prove that I'm a man. I have to be felt that I'm a man. That's why I say, in most cases, relationship needs as I'm a man, I need to understand like, it's, okay, let me take it to a typical example. I have this kind of a house that I want to build. I have this house, it's in my mind, I have this house, it's in my dream. Same applies maybe with Lerato. She has that house that she wants to live in. But immediately we get in a relationship, we've got to be cooperative. That means I have to, if maybe the plan of my house, like it was maybe these 2 rooms or 3 rooms, I have to allow Lerato to say, that's your plan, but I too have a plan. I wanted to do this, so it means we will need to sacrifice this other room and make a garage because I want a car. Maybe I don't want a car now. My house, I didn't plan about a car. I planned about the house. I want a house. So most of the relationship, you find that though we are in a relationship, but things have to go my way. Things have to be done my way because I'm a man. I have to be oppressive because I'm a man. Because my vision, yes, it's true. I'm a vision carrier. But somehow, relationship needs someone who will be sensitive to a point to say, no, I wanted to build till this far. But because now there is someone, let me build till this far so that her vision can already be added on my vision so that we can have what we want. So that sometimes you find like, as I'm saying, find girls, it's like they're being oppressed. They've got to forget about their dreams. They have to forget about things they wanted because of now married or they're now in a relationship with a certain guy. So I don't emphasize that. One of the things that I want is a cooperative relationship, whereby as much as I wanted to build, those are my dreams, I wanted to build such, but because now there is someone, I have to break myself up in order so that that person can fit in, so that we can have what we wanted.
So you are a 50-50 kind of guy.
I won't exactly say 50-50 because Lerato already took another 10.
Alright, so now, what are your red flags?
Red flags? Yo, I would say I wanted to say you are my red flag. You can't ask me about that. Because already girls, when they come and approach me, they will know my red flag, so they will know how to play me.
So I'm your red flag?
Yes, because you are asking me this and it's personal. So they will know how when they come to approach me, they will already know, oh, that guy doesn't like 1, 2, 3. So I have to pretend to be 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Guys, I'm the a red flag. Okay, let me just say, let me put it this way, Adam. What kind of a person, you are not alone. There are many people who are like you, maybe on the same path with you. And what are the things that you expect from a girl, like you really can tolerate, and what are the things that you cannot tolerate from a girl?
One of the greatest things, I would say, communication. Communication and understanding. Understanding and communication, I would say, they are things that will play a major role in our relationship. Because we've got to understand each other and effective communication, so that every time when we speak, we have a clearance of whatever that we're speaking of. You see, and we work out understanding, both of us, not in a way that, sometimes you could say we could speak and maybe I would think that maybe you have understood me, but don't find out because you didn't understand me. You are taking this thing outside to share with someone, to hear the perspective of someone. You see, that shows that you didn't understand. You pretended to understand at that particular time. So I would say understanding and effective communication. Because,
So now, according to the way you take things and to your thoughts, do you think it's wise to take your relationship to social media?
In what way? Like maybe post?
Yeah, post your girlfriend, make a content, both of you guys. As you can see, most people does on social media. Do you see it wise?
From my side, ne?
Yeah.
Now, okay, to post is something, yes, you can post, but I won't put it in a way that it pressurizes me to say that I need to do this, I need to do that. Because of sometimes you can post, you can do whatever with something that's not there. You find 5 years of your Facebook page filled with one pictures. Then after that, you've got to go and try to make a new account again. After 5 years. After 5 years, you have to create a new account again. Because that account is filled up with pictures, memories and stuff.
So is it?
So, I would say, nah, I'm not that kind of guy of social media.
Or you don't do that?
So those would be memories that you regret.
Which memories do you regret?
I want to understand. And you see, he's saying 5 years later you're gonna come to your Facebook page and then you meet the pictures, saloon and stuff. Those memories that you created, are those memories that you're gonna regret 5 years later?
No, I would say it depends. What was the cause
of the breakup?
Yes, because sometimes you find I was at wrong.
Okay.
So automatically, if I did, maybe as a parent you have done something that is wrong, automatically whenever I see some of the things, you're gonna see what I've lost due to what I had or what I thought I had. You see, so obviously that thing is gonna raise something, and it's not to you as that you see me chatting with you with the same account that has someone's pictures.
You can delete them.
No, yes, you can delete, but sometimes you find history of 5 years. And sometimes.
But why would you be angry at a history of 5 years? Girls, come on, Lilona. Would you be angry at someone who still has pictures of their ex on their Facebook page, for example, of 5 years back?
Take your time, Baba. Delete them. Take your time and say delete.
You know women.
Yeah, no.
You know women.
But
can you imagine I having those pictures and now someone comes with 60% in my relationship?
The 60% part. So now on your side, do you see it wise to take a relationship to social media?
I have reasons why and why not. Yeah. The most crucial one, I feel like it's good for you to take your relationship to social media. Why do I say that? Nowadays we get that ladies get hurt in relationships, ladies get abused at the hands of their boyfriends, ladies get killed at the hands of their boyfriends. It's hard for your family to be aware if they don't know the person that you're in a relationship with. It's hard for your friends to help you or to reach out to you if they don't know the person that you are with. So being on social media can help in such cases. Okay, and Another one is creating memories, man. We're still young. Let us live. People, let us create memories. You're going to meet new people.
Nice.
Just enjoy this thing that's called life. Just enjoy it. And create as many memories as you can. But just make sure those are not memories you're going to regret. Be sure they're not memories that you're going to regret. But I, for one, believe in creating memories. And then you get someone that prefers being private. There's reasons why you should be private, but then the others are not really valid. One of them being, I don't want people to know our things. It's not like people are going to know our business there. By posting one picture. Let us be honest though. Posting one picture, people will know your business in your relationship can never happen, Sham. Unless if you're ashamed of me. Unless if you're hiding me. Hey, why wouldn't you want people to see the gem that you have? Like, let us be honest. Why wouldn't you want people to see the type of person that makes you happy? Why wouldn't you want people to see the person that has won you over?
Shimani Shakes is spinning that side. Shakes is spinning.
Almost said something.
No, say it.
No, I
say it.
almost said something.
Yeah, but you can say it.
Hey, no, you're getting the platform to say it.
You're getting the. Let it not
guys,
almost
said something.
Okay.
Why did you say it?
Alright.
No, it will rest something. So
Okay, as you rap, Anya, can you please tell us what are the symptoms to a healthy? What makes a healthy relationship as a rap? Just advise everyone who's watching there what makes a healthy relationship.
Number one is communication. Number two, just be expressive, man. Just be considerate. Yeah, be considerate of the person that you're with. Don't be selfish. Don't think for yourself alone. I wouldn't say be trustworthy, because I for one live with the saying that says love them all but trust no one. That's me. I trust no one but myself. So do not trust anyone, not even your closest friend, not even your sibling. Don't trust anyone, because in this life anything can turn a person against you. So don't trust your partner, but be loyal. I said loyal, not trustworthy. Loyal. They will decide if they decide to trust you or not. But now I always tell people, do not trust me. Don't trust me. But so I'm not trustworthy. I for one don't trust anyone. Why would I want you to trust me when I don't trust anyone? I wouldn't risk my life for you, never. I would never take a bullet for any man. I wouldn't do that. I hope it's clear. Until I bring my own man into this world, which is going to be my son in the next future, I wouldn't take a bullet for anyone for now. So please, just communicate, be loyal, just express yourself, man. Be considerate. That's the most crucial one in a relationship. Be considerate. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, I'm Neville again. Shakes. As you also wrap up, man, please tell us what makes a relationship healthy. And any advice that you can give to our viewers.
I would say what would make a relationship healthy is knowing what you are getting into. That is one of the things that I would emphasize. Know about what is needed in a relationship, the requirements. Know whether you'll be able to meet the requirements that are needed in a relationship. Know if you are ready for it. Don't just go with the flow or pressure around your surroundings and stuff, or the happiness that you see outside. But be sure that you are matured enough to carry the burdens that comes with the relationships, because there are burdens. Like, for example, there are sacrifices that have to come with a relationship. So you need to know if those, are those things that you can sacrifice for your relationship. Because sometimes some of the relationship, they end because of that. You find that I'm in a relationship, but when it comes to a time of sacrifice, I have to sacrifice with something that I don't want to sacrifice. Already, it calls it off. So be sure that you'll be able to go according to the measures that are needed in a relationship. And don't just understand thoroughly what is a relationship. Have that clue, have that knowledge and understanding about what you are entering to. That's one of the best that I would give. Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys for watching to the end, and thank you to our guests. We had a very, very, very fruitful chat with them. And because of the time, we have to wrap it up. But trust me, there is an episode 2 that is coming soon. Please, 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 please. Hope you've rang the bell so that when we upload, you get that notification. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.